how the COVID has affected a business, the situations and the effects of COVID on a business is something which is having a telling blow on everyone. So, would you like to understand that? Hello, everyone. As we discussed in the previous topics, in business studies, we had a good idea of management and its principles. And now, today, we are going to have a real life and I'll say a very relevant effect of all the possible situations that may prevail on a business. And if you're a first time user or the first time viewer, don't forget to subscribe the channel. And we are talking about business environment. Business environment is the sum total of all the individuals or institutions or any other factors or forces which are having an impact on the business. But they are absolutely out of the control of the business. Business cannot control these forces or cannot control these outside effects or situations, and that is what is business environment. If you see, it has got certain various I'll say categories in which we can identify, or you can call them elements: social, economical, political, legal, technological. All these different forces have a direct effect on the business, and at the same time, none of these is under the direct control of the business. Okay, what is the basic concept of business environment? It is the sum total of all the external forces, and these are such forces which can be general as well as specific. They are all interrelated, like if the government will increase the rates of petrol or diesel, obviously the daily needs goods, vegetables, food grain, everything, the cost will hike, the cost will increase. And there are so many other examples you can easily relate. Then it is business environment is absolutely dynamic. It is never static. You tell me, is the business static ever? No. So it is always dynamic. Similarly, business environment is also dynamic. It is uncertain because in business also situations are never certain, never fixed, and because they are interconnected, they are totally dynamic and uncertain. Obviously, they are going to be complex. Complexity is there, and they relate to the situation and prevailing conditions. Business environment is relative. It differs from one country to another, one situation to another, one region to another. Like in South India, the environment will be different from what it is in Uttarakhand. Okay, what is the importance of business environment? If we don't understand, if we don't pay any attention to this, what will it do? It will be affecting the business to large extent because it enables the business to get ready for the opportunities that are coming in future, so that they get the first mover advantage, and also it gives the chance to assess or predict the threats or any dangers from which a business need to shield itself. As a result, business can tap the useful resources, any kind of rapid changes that are going to be there in the business or the environment. Business will be able to adapt to that. If the business is able to do these things, the business is able to plan effectively, and as a result, the whole lot of performance will improve. Okay, now business environment has got many forces. If we divide them, we can divide them in few categories: economic dimension, social dimension, technological, political, and legal. These five are the dimensions in which we categorize all those forces which are affecting the business. And on that basis, we are going to create an understanding concept regarding this. Okay, the first thing is economic environment. What does it include? As you can see in the diagram also and the notes, it includes interest rates, inflation rates, if there's any disposable income variation of the citizens or the people, any kind of change in the stock market index or indices, any kind of inflation or devaluation or change in the value of the rupee or something, that is currency. All these things are included in there. That means if we are talking about any of these, we are talking about in economic environment. All these contribute to economic environment, and that is what it is. The short term and long term interest rates and everything, all these things have a direct effect on the business. Okay, we'll agree with this. Good. Now, what is social environment? Social environment is includes the social forces like customs, traditions, moral or social values, social trends. Then society's expectations from the business, what the business expects from the society, as well as what is expected by the society from the business. All these things are clubbed in this, what you call that? Yes, social environment. Now, once we talk about the traditions, what are these? These are the social practices that are prevailing from long time since our forefathers till today. And what is values? These are the basic moral concepts that the societies are maintaining or holding, and with which the society is able to bind itself. Okay, and yes, one more thing. With the social environment, the direct effect is on customers' preference and tastes, trends, all these things. Clear? Because social environment will have a direct effect on the likes and dislikes of the customer as an individual. Then comes technological environment. It includes all the scientific improvements, innovations that are creating better production and better technology, and they are giving the better techniques of running or operating a business. Any kind of, you say that ATM machines, about 40, 50 years back, that was a dream. Then mobile phones, today we have everything in that mobile phone, right from the song to our bank operations or anything we wish to do, everything is available. Nowadays you people are studying also on these mobile phones. So that is what the technological environment change is. That is what the upgradation is. That is what the innovation is. Clear? Then political. Now that is something which is giving a stability to the business. Like if there is a country in which political instability is there, politically unstable country, what will happen? Will the governments be able to take any strong decision for the in favor of the business? It will never happen. Will the governments be able to take any good favorable decision in order to protect its business from outside manufacturers or producers? No. That is where political environment plays its role. And how does it play? That by providing a good security as well as providing a good environment or providing a good confidence to the yes producers or the businessmen. If they are able to maintain or create that confidence in the businessmen will excel. Otherwise it will shake their, it will demolish their confidence. As a result, the business scenario will deteriorate, it will go bad, it will be ruined. Okay. Then comes legal environment. Legal means law. Anything which is having a specific code of conduct, anything which is having a specific norm to follow, that is law. The various legislations which are imposed by the government, any kind of orders given by the authorities, any kind of court judgments taken by the courts or the legislature, all these things collect together and form what? Yes, this legal environment. Every organization, every business, whether it is a sole trade business or a company, joint stock company, it has to obey or follow the order of land, that is, or the law of land. That means where in whichever country they are operating, they must follow the rules, regulations thoroughly. So if there is any non-compliance of those laws, if I'm starting a business and doing all sorts of illegal or unacceptable activities, do you think I'll be able to get any good benefit in the long run? No, not even in the short run. I'll be put behind the bars because I'll be violating the legal environment. So, all those laws, all those legislations which are, I'll say, imposed or implemented to ensure a good, reasonable, healthy atmosphere or environment for the business must be taken care of, must be obeyed. And what is the effect of this? It is totally consumer centric. Okay, that's it for today. Today we discussed about the basic elements, and in the next lecture we'll proceed further. Till then, don't forget to subscribe the channel and stay healthy, stay safe. God bless.